Sure. I'm going to probably be a little slow at the end of this question because I'm not super familiar with this derivative either because I don't use it very much. But yeah, tell me what you did.
So for the u, I put the 3 minus x raised to the 2,
Okay, I would
and,
agree with that.
and I rewrote it as 9 minus 6x minus x squared.
Okay, you could do that. Did you say minus x squared?
Oh,
That
no,
would,
it's definitely plus x squared, huh?
yeah, it would be plus x squared if you're going to do that. I would hesitate on doing that just because looking at this, it kind of looks like this over here. So I don't know that I would square that. I'm not saying that's wrong, but
Yeah,
I suspect that maybe that's not what we should do.
okay. Because in doing so, I just divided it by 2, and I got the 3 minus x. But to your point, I had negative x squared, so that wouldn't work, I guess.
Okay. Well, did you do the du stuff?
That's what I'm saying. In the du, I just divided, or I divided by 2, and then that's how I ended up with the 3 minus x. Because,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so if I keep going with this, if I don't FOIL this out, again, it might end up being the same, but you should start off with power rule, lower the power by 1. You would need chain rule because the derivative of the inside is -1 and the dx.
Okay.
So du is -2, 3 minus x dx. And so, yeah, you were saying, so this, I'm guessing you rewrote as 7 to the u.
Yeah.
And then
a negative 1/2 out front.
Okay. And you just didn't have the -1/2, I'm guessing. Or the negative. But you had the 1/2.
Somehow I actually have it, so I don't know what happened, but I guess it was just an error on my side, but I did have the one negative on it, so.
Okay. Yeah, and then so what makes this question a little bit tougher is it's just not a derivative that you use very much.
Yeah.
So I always remember this derivative because I know the derivative of e to the x is e to the x. Well, technically it's e to the x times the natural log of e, but the natural log of e is 1. But if your base is something different, then you get a to the x times the natural log of a. So that's go in that direction. Go in the other direction to integrate something like a to the u du is going to be 1 over the natural log of a to the u plus c, like that.
Okay, that's a lot.
So it's basically like saying, I mean, unfortunately, u substitution tries to make it where you don't have to do any chain rule in your head. But on this one, the reason why this works this way is the derivative of a to the u gives you a to the u. It gives you this piece. But when you take the derivative of this, you're also going to get a natural log of a that you don't want to be there. You just want this to be a 1. So you need 1 over the natural log of a to like balance out the chain rule piece.
Gotcha.
Okay, so then up here, this should be all this plus a c. So we need a 7 to the u and a 1 over the natural log of 7. Okay, so I mean natural log of 7's messy, but it's just a number. So we can combine these two as a constant. And instead of saying u, we need to put in our, replace our u. And so then that's what I would go with.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean, you're not going to, it's pretty unlikely that you're going to see this on one of our assessments unless I give you kind of a warning about it, but you do need to know it for the AP exam. So at least make sure you know the derivative side so that it gives you a chance if you're trying to integrate.